Stop asking, what's the best course platform? Because chances are you're not actually ready for the answer. And how do I know? Because I'm Dr. Catrina Mitchum, and I have been designing and redesigning courses online since 2009. Okay, so here's what most people do. They make this list of features, they look at platform demos, they go into groups, and they ask, what's the best course platform? But they're asking the wrong people the wrong question. The best platform for someone else might be absolutely terrible for you because platforms aren't a one size fits all. The right platform depends entirely on what you're building and how you want to deliver it. I see this question a lot, and most folks are making that jump to the platform question before they've set the foundations that set clients up for success. You need those foundations. It's like asking, what equipment do I buy for a home gym without actually setting your fitness goals? If you drop $3,000 on a weight system, but strength training isn't one of your goals, it's a very expensive dust collector. And you're going to feel like a failure because you're not going to use it. So what is the real cost of asking this question too early? I was just having a conversation with someone the other day who had bought the expensive platform that the person teaching her how to build courses was promoting, right? And this person had an affiliate link, of course. And when they bought this program and tried to launch their beta course, they didn't even end up breaking even, right? So the money that came in for this baby course didn't pay for the really expensive platform that had so many features that you didn't even need or didn't even use. The real cost is actually money, but there are also hidden costs. And those hidden costs include things like the time that you spend researching, the mental energy of constantly second guessing yourself, because it feels like a lot of work to put your course into a platform, but what if it's not the right one, right? What if you have to move it? That second guessing takes a lot of mental energy. Or you just end up getting stuck. You end up not taking any steps because you can't get past the platform step. When you ask, what's the best course platform? You are assuming all courses are created equal and that the platform is what is going to make or break your success. The platform is just a tool. The platform is a tool to help you deliver a great course. The real question is, what is the best platform for me for right now, right? So when you do this in the right order, and the right order is setting those foundations, knowing what you're going to teach, and then going and picking a platform, it becomes clearer, right? You can make a targeted features list that is a must-have list and only focus on the platforms that have those must-have features. Right? Drop the ones that have all the bells and whistles. When you know, I need audio, I'm delivering audio content, my activities are all voice notes, then you know you probably don't even need a platform, right? It could be done as an email course that first time round. When you've figured out the foundations and you have a course map for yourself, it really makes that platform question so much easier. It doesn't quite answer itself, but almost. And it takes the distraction out of figuring out how you're going to deliver the course. So why do we do this, right? Why are we asking the wrong question? And the reason for that is picking a tool can feel productive. Right? If you're in a space where you're unsure of what your next step is, it is something that is concrete, it's something that is measurable, and it's something that feels like progress, right? That's why a lot of folks end up with that as their question. The foundational work can feel harder, honestly, because you're trying to take these abstract things that you want to teach and make it into something that is concrete and doable and achievable and goal-oriented, right? If you want to have a course that's not just a video vault, then you need to do that foundational work before you pick a platform, because platforms already tend to be designed around content delivery as opposed to learning, right? And so when you do that foundational work first, then you can pick the thing that's less likely going to make your course into one of those video vaults. People also ask this question because of, the shiny object syndrome, right? Bells and whistles look nice. When a course looks really put together, It can make us feel like it's high quality. Just because it looks nice and looks fancy doesn't mean it's actually going to be a good learning experience. Shitty course covered in fancy marketing or fancy features is still a shitty course. Okay, so how do you know if you're ready to ask that question, right? I've got 4 core questions for you to ask yourself. And if your answer to any of these is no, then you're going to want to do a little bit of work on them. The first question is, do I have the core problem identified? So not do I have a course topic? Your course topic might be digital marketing. Have I identified the core problem that my course is solving, right? The second question is, do I know the goals that I'm helping my clients reach? They should be concrete and specific, not something like digitally market their business, right? The third question is, do I know how I am helping them reach those goals, right? So this is about setting the goals, knowing what the goals that they're headed toward are, and also, how are you getting them there? What are the steps that they're taking? What are the actions? Do you know those things? And then the final question is, do I know the best way to deliver the content that supports those actions? Right? The content should always support the actions. If you have content in there that's not about supporting an action, then take it out. And when I say the best way to deliver, what that means is it video? Is it audio? Is it text-based? Is it an image, right? Those are the delivery methods, not the platform. So do I know if I'm giving them an audio course? Do I know if I'm giving them text-based content? If your answer to any of those is no, then make sure you go and figure those things out first, because that's going to make the platform question a lot easier and tailored toward you. It's going to save you time and headache in the future. So before you fall down that rabbit hole of comparing platform features and looking at pricing tiers, take a step back, ask yourself, do I really know who I'm building for and what I'm promising them? Have I validated this with people that actually want what I'm planning to create? If you're not crystal clear on any of those answers, then any platform you choose is just expensive guesswork. So you need to stop asking what platform and start asking better questions. But here's the problem. A lot of course creators make 3 critical mistakes that prevent them from even being able to answer those questions. In my next video, I'm going to break down what those 3 mistakes are so that we can help you get to those better questions.